financial independence, and living below your means. The two go hand in hand. You have to be conscious to keep your expenses at a lower level than your income. But you have to have income. And if you have the physical and mental ability to go out there and make income, this is a video to give you 3 ways to make an extra $1,000 a month. And the first thing I would say is when you're looking at a goal, you need to break it down to small steps. So if you took $1,000 and you divided it by 30, because there are 30 days in a month, it comes to about $33 a day. See, when you break that big goal down to $1,000 a month equaling $33 a day, it becomes very obtainable, and it shows you a daily tracking of what you need to do to get to your goal. Because if you take 2-3 days off, then that average number of $33 a day, that goes up. So you have to be very careful. And discipline daily is the key to all goals. And before we get into the 3 ways to make $1,000 extra a month, I want to share with you this. If you spend $33 a day in your coffee, your lunch, your dinner, even if you buy and you cook at home, I'm sure people spend very close to that. That's $1,000 a month right there. Like I said, guys, whether you live in a tiny house, a big house, or a car, I think most people spend close, at least, to $1,000 a month if they added up how much they buy in food and drink per month. So you're going to need an extra $1,000 a month for most people. So let's get right into it. So the number one way you can make an extra $1,000 a month is the gig economy, meaning that you use your vehicle, your car, to generate income through DoorDash, Uber, Instacart, Lyft, etc. These gig economy applications on your phone, which allows you as an independent contractor to kind of work on your own schedule, your own terms. You complete certain tasks, and if you complete the task successfully, you get rewarded financially. And the money goes directly to your phone and then gets wired directly to your account. And many of these apps, they have the option for you to get that money the same day. They'll take a percentage, or you can just wait and they'll pay you each week. I did DoorDash for a few months about a year or so ago, and it was very successful, and it's a great side hustle in my opinion. And I prefer DoorDash because I don't like having people in my car, and it was just, to me, the best interface app and the most lucrative if you're in a decent area where you have, restaurants, population, etc. So if you could make $33 a day doing DoorDash, Uber, Instacart, Lyft, one of those, then you can easily make $1,000 a month easily. Now, to make $33 a day take home, you'd probably have to make close to $50 a day in gross revenue. And you can easily do that by working about 4 hours per day. And I would recommend you work from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. because the dinner shift is when most people order food, and that will be your most lucrative. So obviously, if you have a family, if you have certain obligations, there may be some restrictions on your time availability. So this, again, is just an option. This option may not fit everyone, but I also want to point out to everyone who is single with no pets, no kids, you are very fortunate because you have a lot of luxury in allocating your time to however you want. And that's a huge benefit of being single with not a lot of obligations. So let's get into the number 2. And before we do that, if you haven't already, please click that thumbs up. It's free. If you want to support the channel, click the blue join button. It's only 33 cents a day. And check out my playlist. Number 2, the number 2 way that you can generate an extra $1,000 a month or $33 a day, because remember, that's what we're trying to do, get to $33 a day consistently, is to clean houses. And for this, you may not need a vehicle. You may be able to borrow a vehicle or take an Uber. I don't know. But obviously, if you have a vehicle, all you pretty much do is go to the Dollar Tree or Walmart. You get about $20 or so worth of cleaning products. And I would say for the average house or even small apartment, most people I know, because I know a couple of people who do it, they charge at least $100 for a house cleaning, at least. And it definitely goes higher. But if you charged $100 and let's just say you had $20 of cleaning product, you're going to at least clear, probably around $80 net profit. So you've well exceeded that, so if you basically doubled $33 a day, you're almost at triple. So that's almost $2,000 a month. And I would say it'd probably take around 4 hours or so to clean a house. So if you can get some house cleaning jobs, and I recommend you network with people or even private companies that are already doing house cleaning, and you build up some experience in how to clean houses efficiently. Again, you build up a network within your own family or friends. Everyone's looking for a house cleaner. Why? Because people just don't have the time to do it. Most people don't have the luxury of time. The average household has 2 kids. The average household has 2 people working and at least 1 pet. So with all that demand on their time, the last thing they have is time to clean the house. So they have to pay someone else to clean it. So here you come, and this is how you get at least $1,000 extra a month or $33 a day. So guys, we're making money. Okay, now remember, we're making money theoretically, but taking action and being consistent in taking action is the discipline and the disconnect between fantasy, dreams, and goals. Most people have the fantasy, the dream, and goal to make extra money, and they like it. I'm giving you practical, actual way to make money without a master's degree, without very little to no education. But it's in our mind. This is a theory. Until you do it and do it consistently, it doesn't materialize into reality. And that is where most people fail. So number 3, the number 3 way that you can make an extra $1,000 a month is through side work. Meaning general labor, such as hanging a ceiling fan in someone's house. If you have a level of basic general knowledge of wiring something, painting, hanging a ceiling fan may be too technical for some people. Painting. I painted houses before. You can paint a house interior or exterior. You can certainly, make you may not be painting a house per day, but I would say on the weekend, you can certainly make a couple $100, and it would average out to about $33 a day. If you did it every weekend. Moving. This is general labor now. This is side work. Moving, helping someone to move. Or there's gig economy apps for being like an independent contractor or mover. So mover, painter, a dog walker. These general side jobs here and general labor there's a market, because general labor, whether it's spackling, painting, walking a dog, helping to move furniture, general labor is not desirable to most people. And so there's a vacuum of labor workforce. And while I understand it's not this long-term glorious career, this is another way to supplement your hopefully already steady job and get extra money, extra revenue. And if you have a skill set, if you were a carpenter in your regular job, or electrician or a plumber or a nurse or a school teacher, you can use your certification, as general labor, a tutor, a home caretaker, again, subbing out your skill set to do side work for friends or family. And this general labor, whatever your skill set, nurse, tradesman, dog walker, etc., you can achieve through general labor and generate an extra $1,000 a month. Or, remember, $33 a day if you average it out. So, in my experience in life, that would be a way that I've gone through and I've experienced. Just about all the ways I've suggested, I've done them. It's not theory, I've done them. And I keep them in my back pocket if I need to do them again. So hopefully this information and talking it out helps plant a seed. Ultimately, you have to take the information, put action, and be consistent, and that's how you build over time. And remember, there's two parts of money. Well, three parts, okay? One is you have to get money. Because if you don't get money, even if you cut all your expenses, you're always going to have insurances, gas, and food. It costs money just to live. But if you're willing to do something, you should do something. I mean, as long as you have the ability. Then now the second part of money is managing it, okay? Keeping your income above your expenses. Okay. And that surplus of cash is used to pay down debt, save, or invest. The third thing, got to be careful in investing. The third thing when it comes to money is don't turn the ball over. Don't turn the ball over by feeding an addiction, by feeding gambling, by feeding risky investments. Because you work so hard, a lot of people are out there to maliciously or just capitalize off human nature to take your money but really no one takes your money. You decide where your money goes. And so it's all about taking accountability. In life, you're going to have to go out there and make money, keep your income above your expenses so you have a surplus of extra money. And then you have to be careful not to feed addictions, physical addictions, gambling addictions, whatever. Because even if you're just wasting your time with a gaming addiction, that's time. If you spent 4 hours or 2 hours a day gaming when you could have been doing DoorDash, you lost money because you could have made an extra $100 a day. But instead, you got no money, you got no exercise. And again, I think you should have time to enjoy hobbies, to do nothing, but that has to be an allocation. There has to be an awareness. There has to be a discipline, right, of time management. So, all right, I've done this for this amount of time, now I can do the next thing. That flow of life, that structure of life mixed in with creativity and spontaneity is how you live your best life, no perfect life. So again, hopefully these videos help. If you do, click the thumbs up. It's free. If you want to support the channel, click the blue join button. It's only 33 cents a day, and you can cancel at any time. Check out my playlist, thousands of free videos. Keep showing up. Keep doing self-care. Keep good people around you. If you can't find good people, cut the bad people off. Good people will find you if you don't have bad people around you. If you got bad people around you, no one good wants to come around you. Why? Because you are actually in a toxic situation. So remember that. Thank you again for watching. I'll see you next one.